Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly love reading. What's really going on for you this week in terms of love? The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, power, protection. Yeah, so this connection has been a true revelation for them. The connection is solid. It's like, well, I keep getting like an image of like, it's really random, an image of a bowl a bowl of rice pudding, and then there's a dollop of like jam in it, but your connection is like the jam is stirred in and it's not easy to like separate the jam from the rice pudding. But as that's stirring up into oneness, blending together, there's a lot of like movement, there's a lot of upheaval. Sacred merging. Paradise. They feel so happy. It's like heaven on earth. Happiness, expansion. Yeah, because their soul's growing now. They're breaking beyond those imposed restrictions. They feel joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like you're definitely basking in each other's energies and how freeing that is. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay, so there's definitely endings of certain things, maybe karmic relationships. I feel this is also touching on their fears. They fear like an ending of this, but I feel that's not going to happen. Most definitely, like you'll be carrying around, it's not the right word, but carrying around each other's energies. You'll feel each other's energies. There'll be a merging of that energies with each other, and it's likely lifelong. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So that's interesting. We had addiction, codependency. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, and healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So yeah, this could potentially unearth or take out at the root some sort of karma that's not serving this person, not serving you. Your connection is definitely healing their heart. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitational meeting, hesitation. So yeah, a lot of upheavals happening. It leads to hesitation. Initially, that's natural, that's normal. And Cupid's arrow is like a divine connection. The universe brought you together because you had a soul contract, an agreement in your souls before incarnating to come together. So let's look at these chakra wisdom cards, how they feel about you. In terms of action, I feel like they're not going to take action towards you directly in a 3D at this time, but they're working on themselves. They're working on their healing, they're working on their goals and aspirations, they're working on connecting with their intuition and learning how to trust that more. They're working on seeking, or they may be trying to seek guidance from the divine, but I'm hearing they need to just be at peace to allow the guidance to come in. That will make it so much easier. Third eye chakra, inner knowing. Throat chakra, communication, and heart chakra, peace. I trust my inner knowing and I am at peace with myself. I create more moments of stillness and silence, and I listen for the truth. I'm open to connecting with and listening to my gut and my heart's feelings, and I don't override them with my mind's logic. I practice meditation, prayer, and contemplation. So this person is trying to, or they even need to try and let go of this idea of needing to know the whole path ahead before trusting in it. This is like saying that the path, the steps will be illuminated as you take them small baby steps. Communication. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowing freely, with integrity and without fear. My aim is to be fully understood by others. I am open to giving and receiving praise, and I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting. So I feel like there is good communication here. Someone's good at communicating, someone's good at listening and understanding and embracing. That is what I'm feeling. Peace, heart chakra. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. So again, this person is trying to find stillness and peace and calmness, and then the truth will be revealed to them, the path will be revealed to them. How are they feeling about you right now? Divine guidance. So they feel like you're either giving them a lot of divine guidance, or they're just feeling that they receive so much divine guidance since they've met you. They're definitely listening for that divine guidance. This is already positive. The imagery of that card is like that connection you have, almost like an infinity symbol. Your light and their light communicating. They feel it's heaven on earth since meeting you. They feel that about you, but they also feel this is a connection bridging the divine into their awareness, into their life, into the world, and that they're a messenger of that light as well. The mystic. So their psychic, intuitive abilities are definitely awakened further. I definitely feel with this person's energies that they're already the mystic, but it's like their skills are developing even more deeply since meeting you. They may see you as the mystic as well, giving them divine guidance to bridge the gap so that they can experience heaven on earth, and I feel like they are feeling that already. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. The cosmic wound. Well, I'm seeing this in a couple of ways. They felt a void in their life, and maybe they embraced winter. They embraced their shadow side, and that brought you together. And the void It says stop, embrace winter. So winter is like that cycle, things dying away. Maybe feeling left out in the cold kind of thing. But it's the great cosmic womb. Life is being reborn. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So yeah, this is basically saying look into the shadow side. Hidden secrets. Yeah, it's like they're trying to make sense of the connection. What's this about? What's the purpose of this? Why is this happening? I feel like they're embracing it. They're loving that this is all happening, but they're trying to seek answers. So there's a strong message here of relax, and the answers will come to you. Don't try and search for answers in your mind. Relax, stop overthinking, do things, activities that make you feel relaxed, where you can stop thinking about this for a while, and then when you're in that peaceful place, then you can ask questions and feel for the answers, like in your heart, what feels uplifting, what just feels right, and trust that. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes in life. So yeah, there's like a heaven and hell kind of feeling that this person's feeling right now. The things that are falling away, that feels like hell, that feels scary, that feels dark. But then there's so much light, and that feels heaven on earth, amazing. Holding the opposites, that's like the integration. Equal opposites, extremes of life, saying surrender. They may feel that you're helping them on this journey of awakening, helping them to go through that with hopefully more sense of ease, they feel like you're supporting them through that. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with the Rumi Oracle card. This is going to be a really powerful message for you about this connection from Spirit. We have Layla, number 34. Okay, here's the poem by Rumi. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover, be mindless, become mad. Dive into the heart of the flame, become fearless, become like a moth. Turn away from the shell and tear down the house. Sorry, I read that wrong. Turn away from the self and turn down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover, live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk, become drunk. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought, let your heart lead, be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb, be a comb. So that's by Rumi. So here's a channeled message by Alana Fairchild. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them, like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. It's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection, useless, noisy, irritating, demanding, and yet deadening perfection. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth, in the same mud that sticks to your feet, and breathe in her rich soil smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet moments of the roots of the plants as they stretch and grab and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant infernal racket of thoughts no longer wanted. Oh beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild universal heart. In that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. But the real you will sense none of this. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, your tongue will loll out of your mouth, and you'll drawl like a bloodhound. And you won't care a hoot, neither will the great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be, that the only thing to matter will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is? What was your job supposed to be again? Or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table? Ah well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under that same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my loved crazed heart, as do you. That Laylat al-Qaid, the night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved. There is no shame, there is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the good will of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place the seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and recognized. It must happen under the cover of darkness, but only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honored. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that in the darkness there is a path. Do not turn away from it. Let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notion of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds may be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious, but that their fear is nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures the darkness into the light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. For that which is true is already seeded deep in her womb, and is preparing to be born, strong and with good, powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition, into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you're being pulled down, do not fight, bear witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. And if this reading has really resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.